me fix my hand. Okay, back. So today we're going to talk about goals for ourselves and my goals for myself as an adult. So I am in my hold on. Let me get the word out. Let me get myself together. Let me clear my thoughts. But yeah, y'all. Today, as an adult, and I want to talk about this to anybody that's in their adult, and then in their 20s, anybody that's in their 20s, their early 20s, or their mid 20s, or their late 20s, about to be closer to their 30s. I'm gonna hit 30s one day, but it's like, I'm in my 20s right now, so I'm in my 20s, and I was just talking to myself about this before I used to why I'm doing this. But I'm in my videos, and I'm in my 20s right now. If any one of y'all in y'all 20s and y'all are talking about this right now, but I'm going to speak on this about this channel today. I do refuse to be in my 30s. Okay? To be in my 30s one of these years, and I have an anger temper, because sometimes I'm like partly grown from it, but grown out of it, but it's like I'm still learning, so still gotta learn and growing to do. Anybody that has a lot of learning to do. I want to learn like how to take care of things, like take care of my clothes, take care of my shoes, take care of my room, make sure the room is clean, make sure the room's not getting out of pocket, or the house getting out of pocket. Because as the oldest, you're always supposed to make sure the house is clean. Nobody should have to tell you, hey, clean your room, don't make a mess, don't do that. Like, people shouldn't have to tell you guys things like that at your age. Y'all should know certain things like that. Everybody should know certain things like that at anybody's age. Anybody in their 20s should learn, hey, when I get angry and I get a temper, meditate, pray to God, talk to Jesus. Jesus is here for us. I pray to God every day, okay? When I get frustrated, because sometimes my little sister be driving me crazy, but I pray, I calm down, I don't get a high temper with her, and she keep touching my AC, I be like that. I got y'all. But I'm not trying to just be focused on YouTube videos, because I'm trying to keep my eye on my little sister all times. If anybody that's watching children also should keep that eye on their, when you're babysitting kids, I'm in my 20s and I'm still learning how to babysit children, because I want to work at a daycare one day. But it's like, think about it, I don't want to work at a daycare and then I lose a temper and get a high temper on kids. You can't work in no daycare like that. Because daycares, they don't take things lightly. They take things serious, okay? So it's like, y'all have to take time to think about it. So it's good to take you some time to calm down, give you some time, and be like, ask a person nicely, hey, can you please give me some time? I need some time to calm down, I need some time to cool off, I need some time to calm down, take my breather, I need myself a minute. Sometimes it's always good to ask things nicely. When you're yelling, screaming, cursing, and not asking people or speaking to people nicely, people ain't going to give you that type of respect. So that's why you have to give others the respect that you want. Fight for respect. Don't just ask for respect. And people always say, respect yourself and respect God. Because if you can't respect God or yourself, you ain't going to have respect for anybody. So when I say anybody, when I mean anybody, and I'm going to put meanings to this part. So when I say parents, like your mom, your dad, your uncle, your aunts, or your cousins, or your older siblings, like your older sisters, your older brothers, and I'm the oldest, so like as the oldest, I'm supposed to I'm trying to set the right example for younger kids, so when I work with kids in the future, I'm thinking about working at a daycare, but it's like I'm trying to work on my temper, or I'm thinking about starting my own clothing line. So I'm like thinking about starting my own clothing line one day. Thinking about starting my clothing line. Thinking about opening up my own business for myself. Trying to do things for as an adult. Like trying to open my own business. Trying to get a new phone. Because this phone I have, I'm recording right now. And if you hear the sound, it's that Minecraft sound. Because I want to have like a nice, smooth, calm talk. You know, I don't want to be yelling, screaming, cursing. That's not cool. You don't want to be cursing and yelling. Cursing is not good. And that's something I always been doing my whole life, though, to be honest with you. I used to just be yelling, cursing at the kids in the classroom. I used to be cursing at people. But I'm working on it, period. Like, I'm trying not to curse, not get a high temper. Because when your temper, like, let me tell you my temper, okay? My temper goes higher, okay? Like to 100. So it's like, what I always tell, keep your voice down, keep your temper down. Because sometimes when you get a temper, you get physical. That's not right. I used to get to situations like that. Getting physical, making threats, and having little sexual behaviors sometimes. But working on that part, working on going through the mental hospital phase, because I don't want to be in that mental hospital phase. So I'm going to go out that stage. So no more mental hospital, no more TSS worker. And I had a TSS worker because of my anger problems I had. When I go get angry, break something, punch a wall, I used to do that. And like Via Metals, I used to do that at Via Metals by Hazleton. If you know what Via Metals at, it's by them, Jam Dart, yeah. Jim Dart, then I was by Monterey, McAdoo, that's like by Hazleton. So like, I don't know what county that McAdoo is, but I know it's at Luzerne County. This is not in Luzerne County. I live in Luzerne County though. I wasn't raised in New York mostly. I was mostly raised in PA. So then 4 years later, we had to move. 4 years later, we had to move to the South because of my mental health. I was going to do a lot of mental health in PA. Because PA, let me tell you something. When you live in PA and you've been living in PA, because I lived in PA since I was 6 or 7, I believe. I would say I was 7 years old when I moved to PA. And that's when I started talking at 7. Again, because I wasn't talking a lot. So, yeah. Well, I'm going to tell y'all what I like to do when I'm angry, okay? I like to pray, talk to my grandma when she calms me down, because my grandma is my biggest support. I've always been a grandma's boy since I was a kid. I'm a grandma's boy, I'm a grandma's boy to front to back. So I'm like a grandma's boy still to this day. Anybody that's like a family's man or a family's lady, like a family, and I'm a family's man right now. I'm not dating nobody. I'm single for a while. I'm trying to focus on myself. I had a girlfriend, but I was supposed to have a girlfriend. She using me. I had 2 girlfriends I was supposed to be with. They're using me. My one girl, she using me to get her due mad, and then that's when I had to deal with her dad. Now I'm gonna put her dad in her place. So, yeah. Then the other girl I was supposed to be with, she using me for my Snapchat password, and I want to say a bad word, but I don't. But it's like, I'm going to say this once. I was pissed off. And then she told me, F you. But I didn't say that. I blocked her, didn't go back and forth, because I don't like wasting my time going back and forth with anybody or with nobody, because arguing with people is not worth it. If you feel like you're about to go back and forth and argue with somebody, take yourself a walk, remove yourself, calm yourself down. Don't get yourself involved in the drama. Or don't get involved in other people's drama. Stay out of drama that's not yours. I used to break it up because I don't like people being mean to other people. That's not right. And I'm a very people's person. I am a sociable, loving. I'm a very lovable person. I'm a very careful person. That's what people know about me. When I'm chill, respectful, kind, mannered, educated, intelligent, smart, grateful, strong, and as a strong black man, I like being a strong black man. I'm not just a strong man, I'm a strong black man. I'm not just an educated man. I'm an educated black man. Every black man and every black woman should be educated. When people say white people go through anxiety, not just white people go through anxiety, not just Asian people go through anxiety, not just Spanish people go through anxiety. Black people is real. Like, if you're a mad black man, because I'm a black man and I get angry like a black man. Like, black men, like, anybody that's going through mental health, black mental health, as a black man or a black woman, I went through I'm black. I go through mental health every day. Every black person is going through it. I like being black. I have black friends. I have white friends. A little bit of Spanish friends, because I don't like too many Spanish, but I respect them. But I don't like Spanish people, but I respect people's kind. But I lived in the neighborhood one time, and I was in school with a white kid. He was like giving me like type of N&M type vibes. He was calling me the N-word, calling me the N-word, and I told him stop calling me the N-word. You're not black to say. You're white trying to be black. Like, white people want to be black so bad. I don't like that. That's what always got me so upset. White people try to be black. White people try to be black. The same with black people. Black people try to be white. I mean, that's me sometimes. Sometimes I act white, so I'm not going to say I don't. I'm not white, but I act it sometimes. Sometimes because of the rock music, or the emo music, the metal, or the wanna be a rock star. I am a rock star still to this day. Like, people be like, you're a rock star, you get Starbucks, you bougie. I'm bougie and I'm a rock star. I'm not ghetto. Well, when I get angry, the ghetto comes out sometimes. Yes. If anybody that gets angry, the ghetto comes out of somebody, that's when somebody get ready to curse somebody out and beat you up. I was in that same situation. I used to beat people up in school. But I used to start fights with people. But I'm growing out of that, so it's like, that's always good to grow out of certain things you did in the past. You don't want to be still in your 20s or the next 10 years later, in your 30s, having anger problems. So, you always want to calm down when you're angry. Don't get a high temper with people. And I'm going to give y'all this advice, good, and I'm going to make this loud and clear for everybody. And for any black person that's going through anxiety, okay? And this is a video I always talk about black anxiety, because I'm black and I go through anxiety. I'm black every day, so I put pride in being a black person. What's another thing a black person shouldn't do? I'm going to say them, and I'm going to say that one, okay? A black person shouldn't fight their parents. Black people don't fight their moms. Black people don't fight their parents. White people do that. I used to be like that, trying to fight my parents like a white person, but I grew out that stage. So I have to tell myself, when I'm watching all these black things and when I'm watching black people stuff, I'm watching people talk about being a black man. Like, when I be listening to Kendrick, like, he be storytelling. I like storytelling. Because being raised as a black man, and especially because me being raised by a black woman like my mom, well, my dad, he's a black man too, but my dad always talked to me about being a black man, being a strong black man, or what cops do to black men. Not all cops like that, but some white cops can be like that, kill black people, kill black innocent people. People's doing that around back and forth. That I didn't like. That's why I always had anxiety, because of that reason. People killing black for no reason. And it's wrong, it's sad to say, but sometimes I have to express myself that way. People not gonna like that I express myself in this video, but that's y'all problem. Y'all don't like the truth, but y'all gonna hear the truth. Like, I watched BET. I was watching BET that one time last year, right? I'm gonna tell y'all, why do I watch black stories? Why do I like watching stuff about being black? And why do I like watching black history stuff? Because when you watching stuff that's going on in the world about black people or crazy people in the world, people don't know that black people is strong, educated, smart, successful, and that's what I want to tell them. Black people are successful. Black people are successful, educated, strong, like to say, and step their game up, stay strong, keep your head up. That's my favorite Tupac song. Keep your head up. You always gotta keep your head up. You always gotta stay strong. Money Growing on Trees by Kendrick. Was being raised as a black man. So when you're a black man, I like when people make therapy to black people. So I'm not this black. I'm black, but I'm also part Irish and black. So don't just get that I'm just black. I'm part black, but I got white in me too. But I'm not just black. I'm black, but I'm Irish and black. I'm Irish and black. So anybody or any black YouTubers like this and like talking about this and like me to talk about this in my videos, and y'all like this video, and if y'all think that I should do videos like this more often, please put that in the comment that I should do more videos about what is being black about, what is it like to be black, or what does being black mean to you. But I'm gonna do that in the next video, and I'm gonna talk about that in the next video, probably around like August or around September or October. But yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe. And the next video I'm gonna do for y'all about what is my favorite thing, what is my favorite part about being black, and what is my favorite part about being a black man, and why. So I'm gonna talk about that in the next video, and I'm gonna do the next post. But if y'all like this video, please watch my other ones that I did for y'all. And tell me what y'all think in the comments. Please like, comment, and subscribe to see you on my next video. Love y'all. Have a nice day, guys.